Welcome to O2E with Nick E, where we help take your experiences from ordinary to extraordinary. And today, so excited to have our special guest with us, Lauren Atkins, who is a promoter of Lifetime, a parent of Lifetime, a group fitness junkie, someone who has experienced two different lifetimes in two different states, really getting that perspective as a parent and as a promoter of Lifetime. So, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so Lauren is a mom. She's got two amazing kids, Isla and Easton. If you were in the summer camp training, you have seen Isla numerous times. Not only was she in the counselor interview segment, but we also share this amazing picture that or project she did for school where Lauren famously said Lifetime got more real estate than Disney World, where she said her favorite place was Lifetime. She wanted to be a camp counselor when she grew up. She talked about how much she loved swim lessons. So your family definitely invested and bought into Lifetime.
Absolutely. Yeah. When we first moved to Raleigh 3 years ago, I hadn't even heard of Lifetime. We went from Jacksonville, Florida to Raleigh, and my husband, Adam, said, let's go check this place out. And I've worked out in gyms my whole life. And to me, in my head, it was just going to be another gym. And I said, I don't need daycare. I don't need this. I don't need that. But let's go check it out. And can I just tell you that for the 3 years we were in Raleigh, Lifetime was our world. It just encompassed everything we were looking for, from social relationships to working out to swim lessons. It was literally everything we did in Raleigh happened at Lifetime.
You also had a really funny quote about if you had to pay your mortgage payment or your membership at Lifetime. How did that go again?
Yeah, we were renting a house in Raleigh, and I told many people that I would 100% pay my dues at Lifetime before we would pay our rent every month, because truly, everything we did was there. Everything the kids wanted to do was there. And we would not have been as happy in Raleigh as we were without Lifetime.
That's awesome. Now, your kids did Kids Academy, camp, Parents Night Out, swim lessons, everything that they could have done. So, as a mom, what are your expectations from the kids and aquatics programs? Like, what do you really need from those departments?
Is for the kids to want to be there and to want to go. Isla and Easton were obsessed with the staff there. Truly, they were our family. We didn't have family in Raleigh, and without exaggeration, the Lifetime Kids Academy was our family. From the front desk to the managers to every single counselor we met, they were also wonderfully caring and so hands-on with the kids that I would expect that moving forward. I want the kids to want to be there. I'd expect that they're entertained when they're there, that they're doing classes that they love, that they want to be engaged with, not just sitting around playing in a corner until mom's done working out, but wanting to stay there. And that carries over to camp too. I couldn't drag Isla out of camp last summer.
So our team at Lifetime, investing in your children, building relationships with them, and just creating that experience so that they never, ever want to leave.
Never. They just love, because there's so much to do there, whether they're in gym games out on the turf or they're in dance class inside, doing artwork, whatever they're doing, they're fully engaged, even down to not even kidding. This morning, they're watching cartoons and a song came on, the cartoon on TV. And I hear Isla say in the background, this is the song from our old Kids Academy. Do you remember, Easton, when we did the dance in the circle? Yeah. And she's like, and they also played it at camp. And I'm like, I can't even make this up. Like, they haven't been there in a month, but they create these memories with these kids and build these bonds that are just invaluable.
I love it. So what were some of their favorite things in the Kids Academy, at camp, at swim lessons? I mean, you talked about some of them, but what were some of the real huge things that your kids came home and said, you know what, we love this. This is the best.
Anything that keeps them physically active, like the gym games outside on the turf. They love the yoga class, the dance class, and in camp, the same thing. The more active they are, the happier they are. And, they love to wear themselves out. So that goes over to parents' nights out too. And the counselors just keep them so engaged that they love to be physically active and doing those sort of things.
Now, you've talked about the counselors a bit. What are some characteristics that you have seen with counselors or swim instructors that really, as a mom, that is almost, that's just a game changer?
They are so hands-on and they treat the kids like they're their own children. Isla built a special relationship with one counselor the first year, Miss Hannah, that carried throughout. In summer camp last year, I want to be like Miss Hannah. So Hannah made her a little badge. camp counselor badge that she wore around all last summer. She still has that badge. They did handprint art together. Miss Hannah's hand is an elephant. Isla's hand is an elephant. She still has that painting. They are just so caring. It's not just a job to them. It's more of an investment in the kids. And I'm telling you, looking at other places I've been, I've worked out at Gold's, I belonged to Bally's, I was in South Florida, North Carolina, New York, all these different places where I've been to gyms. I have never seen a staff that engages kids to treat them as members as you would the people who are working out. So anyone who's going to Lifetime thinking it's just, you know, a chance for me to work out and drop my kids off for an hour, it's so much more than that, because they truly are so caring about those kids.
So much more, right? And like life-changing relationships. Like Isla will think of Hannah for such a long time and all those special memories that they were able to create.
Yes, yes. And you had that vibe in that Lifetime. I'm sure it exists across the country, but just a village where from the front door, from you walking in to leaving, whether you're at the pool or at the kids academy, it's just a special vibe. I mean, that kids academy, it's a magical place for those kids, because it's not just a summer job someone from high school picked up. They're really invested in those kids, and that makes a huge difference.
So as a promoter of Lifetime, what maybe some words of encouragement you can have for any of our team members, our kids team members, our aquatics team members, or even maybe our general managers or anyone else who is going to see this podcast?
Having the basis of looking back from the GM at Raleigh down to the aquatics, because we knew everybody there. When, like, you know, when we go there during the summer, it would be kids in the kids academy, lunch at the cafe, which is a gathering place for everyone who goes there, whether it's families or people working on their laptops. It's just this network of people constantly in and out of there. And then we'd go to the pool. Kids would have the swim class. If they're not in camp, you really could spend an entire day there. So my words of encouragement would be just to keep that feeling of a community going. And that's what people want, because people can find lesser gym memberships.
So thank you for continuing to be such a loyal member and such a promoter of all that we do.
Thank you too.